Hey Julia, Nicoletti. We're gonna make some wax tarts today. Trying to make it so you can see everything that's going on here. Ooh. I'm using my new ring light that a fan very kindly gifted to us. It's a bit bright for my eyes, but I'm hoping it helps you guys to see what I'm doing a little better. See if we'll get a few more people watching, hopefully. We're going to make some part one of a peppermint and coffee house wax bark. I'm doing the peppermint part today, or this morning I'm doing the peppermint part. Hi Auntie. I'm doing the peppermint part and we'll do the coffee part later. The reason why I'm doing the peppermint part right now is because it needs to cool and completely harden so I can chop it up and put it in the coffee as it's cooled to a temperature that won't cause this wax to remelt. And that'll be available for with our Christmas release. Let's see. But yeah, we're doing wax tarts today. I already got my fragrance measured out. Did everything in advance. Try and make this as smooth as possible. Well, I did almost everything in advance. I am out of actual white candle wax, so I'm going to use this winter white mica. And since it's not actually a candle, it's a wax tart, I shouldn't have to worry about anything clogging up a wick because there's no wicks in wax tarts. So hopefully that works out well and it won't sink to the bottom. It'll still look pretty once it melts if it does sink to the bottom, but that's so. I'm not going to use a lot. So I'm going to let that mix in there. It's going to take a bit for the wax to melt. You have to melt it slowly in the double boiler method. You guys, I almost tipped over my red dye. I would have cried. Hello. Got some more people joining. Good, good. I'm going to do the white part of the peppermint first because I only want to use one stirring utensil, and I also don't want to have to clean off the stirring utensil in between. And if I do the red first, I would either have to clean it off or risk having pink chunks instead of white chunks in the wax bark. Hello, hello. Now last night, I know I posted a number on our page, on our Instagram account. And that number was 8,973. And I told you all I would tell you what that number is and why it is important. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I speaking loud enough? Yes, no, maybe so? If I'm not, let me know. I'm going to be pouring the wax once it's... Thank you. I'm going to be pouring the wax once it's done into this, because I want it to be kind of spread a little bit thin so it can just break up more naturally as opposed to chopping it up. Now I want the red to be in bigger chunks, and I'll chop that up because the bark is going to be a dark color. And I'm worried that if I don't have big chunks of the red, it'll kind of get lost in the bark. So this is the first time making, not making wax art, but it's my first time making a wax bark, which will not require any plastic container like our traditional wax tarts. If you've read our About Me on our website, then you know that we're trying to minimize single-use plastic as much as possible. One, it's getting harder and harder to come across things like the bottles we need for our lotions due to current events. People are using them for sanitizer, so it's harder to get it. And also, we're just trying to be a more green company and, you know, do better for the earth. Okay, so 8,973. That is how many followers we need. I have a notebook here if you can't see it, because I have to have something to go off from, because I tend to jump back and forth on topics. Hi, Laura. 8,973 is the number of followers that we would need to make it to 10K. And the reason that is important is on Instagram, in order for you to have a link in your stories that is outside of Instagram, you need at least 10,000 followers. Now, that may not be a big deal with a lot of other Instagrammers, but as most of you who follow us know, we have a tendency to get our products unjustly flagged as adult or weapon sell even, and then we can't link them for you guys to have that quick access to our website. So that's something we want to, you know, get around to where we won't have to link with Facebook Shop anymore, which also I'm having trouble with fixing our return policy. It's currently incorrect on the Facebook Shop, and that worries me. So what we're planning to do is more live feeds like this, so you guys can interact with us. We can get more of a connection, and hopefully more people coming in and us growing as a page and as a business. I also have gift set ideas. You guys were talking about gift sets for Christmas. We did a poll, and it was a straight across the board 100% yes. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense, Jen. We actually had we had 2 of our bath bombs flagged as weapon sale. They were donuts. We had several flagged as adult product or something else. I tried changing the name, changing the description. Nothing had a violent name. Nothing alluded to adult, you know, anything. Eventually, we did get the majority of it fixed and taken care of, but a lot of it still was flagged. So we're still working on getting that fixed so we can link our products on Instagram and Facebook and make it easier for people to find things instead of having to search for them on our website. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. It apparently happens to quite a few people. But yeah, not much we can do about it except for, you know, fight back. Yeah, it is crazy. It's very crazy. And this is my first time using this burner. It's making me a little nervous because it's making a kind of high-pitched noise. Never had to use an electric burner before. I usually do this on the stovetop upstairs, but trying to keep everything in the workroom so we don't have to worry about cross-contamination. I would feel really bad if somebody went to use one of my spatulas for something and they got wax in their food. That would be... I would be sad for them. I would be very upset. Also, bit of a note, I meant to give this warning at the beginning. If you hear my dog howling, growling, barking, or making some oddly human-like screaming noises, he is fine. He's just a weirdo. There is nothing wrong with him, so please don't be alarmed. I don't know why he does it. It's like he has radar for me doing a live video, and all of a sudden he wants to turn into a little crazy beast. Okay. Is there a drag? Is there a delay? And I feel like there's a delay going on. Hi, Fizzy Cauldron. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I've got the wax going. I got it double boiler melted because that's best for the wax. I'm gonna heat it to 180. Yes, Tyson is crazy. I'm gonna heat it to 180 and slowly. I'm trying to do it slowly, and then I will let it cool down to about 150-ish before I add the color and fragrance. For those of you who don't know, I will then have to stir it for 2 minutes. I'm not sure why. They say that's the best way to incorporate the fragrance, but yeah, 2 minutes. 2 or 3 second delay. Okay. Yeah, I thought maybe that might be happening. I don't know how to fix that. Apparently, I'm old at 35 because I don't know how to fix that. But I will try to keep you guys up here. Oh, this is actually doing really a lot better than I thought it was. But yeah. My mom usually does the melting part. You're watching from Europe. That is true, you are watching from Europe. So that could be why there's a slight drag. I'm not old, Auntie. Why is that? Because if I'm old, you're old. Alright. So I don't know if it's normal for this thing to make knocking noises. I hope it is. I really don't want anything to explode and have me get splashed with a... I thought we were the same age, Julie. Didn't know you were older than me. I thought we were the same age or that I was older than you. But we've got some gift sets planned for Christmas. And if there's any that you think I should add to this, let me know. Because we're already making stuff. We already have one big box planned for Christmas, but we want to do some smaller ones. You know, kind of stocking stuffer type things for people. We know that people want bubble bath gift sets, and salt soak sampler sets. And then I got a oil scrub bath bomb bubble suggestion. What are some other sets that you lovely people would like to see? 37. And I did tell you happy birthday, but I don't think you posted your age, so I didn't know you were older. You're not that much older than me. I think you're not that much older. I thought you were going to tell me you were like, well, I better not throw out an age. I don't want my aunt getting angrier with me. But, yeah. We will hopefully be jumping back on here later so you guys can see the see us complete the wax bark, pouring that onto the big sheet and then letting it cool. I know waiting for the wax to melt is about as exciting as watching paint dry. It is going, and it seems to be going at a fairly decent rate. I don't know if I need to turn this up or not. Like I said, I've never, oh no, I lost a bit of wax in the water. I've never used this burner before. Bath set with a candle. That's a good suggestion, Aunt Jen. Might be something we have to consider. Now, we don't make candles. Those are a little bit more complicated than wax tarts, in my opinion. But perhaps we can work something out. Perhaps we can work something out with another maker, another small business maker, and have that come true. We do have 4 soaps planned, 4 holiday soaps planned this Christmas. 2 of them, 3 of them in our bestseller, and 1 of bestsellers, and 1 new one. We're going to have a Sugar Plum Fairy soap. We're going to have Christmas is Here, which is our best-selling Christmas fragrance. We're bringing back Santa Baby. And the new one will be Candy Cane. I have them all drawn out, and we're going to do the Candy Cane one tonight. We're just filling the mint right now. Maybe I'll go get my sketchbook in a bit, and I'll show you the little design I have for the soap, or maybe I'll post them later. I don't know. Depends on what you guys want to see. But yeah, we're only gonna do 1 loaf of each of the 4 soaps because our soaps are not selling as well as they used to, which is odd. You would think with current events that soap would be our top seller, but it's like you tell people to wash their hands and they're, no is the answer. So there's going to be a very limited set because we have a lot of the we did a lot for Halloween, and we still have 7 or more gift sets left, which means we're losing money when we make soap because it's not being purchased. And I know a lot of people are going, oh, maybe, lower your price on it. But here's the thing. The price we have it at, we're already cutting ourselves short on because we don't make big batches of it. So to cut it any shorter, we wouldn't be making any return on it. We do have a soap sale on right now. We have a sale on our Halloween stuff at the moment. So yeah, should check those out. But if you don't know, we did Sanderson's sister theme, the witches from Hocus Pocus soap this year, and let me get those really quick. I'll be right back. So we made these this year. Hello. We made these this year, and they're currently on sale because Halloween is this week, so we're trying to sell out of as much of our Halloween stuff as possible. And this is Winifred Sanderson. And I've got her other 2 sisters here too. She's scented in a kind of smoky, patchouli, ginger blossom. We got Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. Thank you. Sarah sent it in baby's breath. We sent her in baby's breath since she's always the one that's luring the children. And then, of course, we have Mary. And Mary, I believe I sent to her in black currant absinthe. But yeah, this set is currently on sale. And I would tell you the price, but I sadly don't have it memorized because there's too many things in my head right now. And I did not make a note on it like I should have. Those are on sale. We have 2 Watcher sets left, and that is a Binks Bath Bomb, Binks the cat, Thackeray Binks, and a Black Flame Candle bath bomb with a bonus bubble bat. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that is on sale and it's under $20 because there's currently a double sale because we extended our flash sale from last night. So it's marked down, and then if you use the coupon code Monster Mash, one word, lowercase, you get an additional 15% off of anything that's in our Halloween section. So, hello. Yeah, anything in our Halloween section right now is already marked down by $3 to $5, and you can get an additional 15% off. And yeah, you could literally put one of every gift set, I think, in the cart. And with the coupon, I don't think it would be $100. And so that would be a lot of stuff. Not to discourage people from buying, but you don't need to be ordering 10 bath bombs at once. Unless you want to. I'm not saying you can't. Alright, this is making some good progress. This is melting a lot faster than I anticipated. The water level is still good. Still very good. Let's see. What are some other gift sets? Somebody said it would be cool if we did like just a half bubble and half bath bomb one. I think that would make a really good stocking stuffer because we don't want all the gifts to be so big that you can't just pop them in stuffing, because sometimes that's, you know, those are the best things, is what's in there in your stocking. Now we are coming out with some new winter lip scrubs. It's starting to get cold out. Lips are getting chapped. Now the lip balms are in stock, but you gotta get that dead skin off first, otherwise it's not gonna hydrate you. So what are some flavors of lip scrub you guys would like to see? I've got some ideas, but I want to know what you guys think. What are some flavors of lip scrub you guys would like to see in our shop? Because I was thinking of a peppermint one, but that's available in so many places. I don't know if we should just leave that and do something a little more unique to us. What do you guys think? Or I guess I shouldn't say what do you guys think. I should say what do you all think? Coffee. Peach. Peach? Yeah, I guess that is a winter fruit, isn't it? Or fall fruit. Those are interesting. Coffee and peach. I'm not sure how we do the coffee one, but I'm going to have to look into that. Because we don't have any coffee flavoring. We do have peach flavoring. Wonder if there's a coffee candy flavor I can get someplace. I won't be able to know if it actually tastes like coffee because I've never drank it. But we might just have to try that out because I don't think I've seen that anyplace else. Let me write that. Let me write those down. Coffee. That sounds a little bit too vigorous. Just suddenly sounds a little bit vigorous in here. Ooh. Okay. I promise it's almost there, you guys. You will get to see me pour this. But I got a feeling you will lose interest altogether before we can get the red melted. But if you guys do, I will continue recording it. And I'll put it up later for you guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's see, what did you say? Oh, okay. Yeah. If you know of a food safe coffee flavor, that would be great. That would be great. Because I was just thinking, I gotta find me some candy, some coffee flavored candy flavor. But yeah, if you already know a good one, shoot that to me. Shoot that to me. It sounded really vigorous. So I gotta get this to 180 degrees. It's only at 130 right now. So there's still got a bit of ways to go. Ooh. Oh, I love seeing your baking videos. It always makes me want to crawl through my screen. I like to bake a lot too. But I haven't been really wanting to make myself a nice chocolatey triple layer cake lately. But I also want to lose about 50 pounds. So there's that battle. But yeah, I love watching your baking and all your unboxing. You and Jordan are some of my favorite people to watch here on Instagram. But yeah, definitely message me that coffee flavor. Is it oil? Will it mix with oil? Because I can't say soluble and oil back to back in the right order. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. I would pick you guys up and move you over so you can see in the pot, but I'm afraid I will spill the fragrance and the dye. And I don't want to have to explain why the counter is stained blood red. So, but it's getting there. We'll get to pour it soon. I might have to go get a step stool because it is very difficult for me to see what's going on in here. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me grab something. Okay. That's better. Okay, cool. Cool. We can still work with it if it's not if it is not oil soluble. It'll just be a little bit more difficult, and we might have some sinking to where some flavors, some of the flavoring doesn't quite mix. So what, maybe I can avoid that by letting it mix into the just mix directly into the sugar scrub itself. But I feel like I should mix it a little bit with the carrier. But either way, I think it'll work. But yeah, this is a much better height. Now I can see what's going on in here and stir it a little more thoroughly without worried that I'm going to tip this over, which would be disastrous. But it's almost there, you guys. It's almost there. I'm sorry you guys can't see my face, my lovely face, but I wanted you guys to see what's going on here. And I had to make a choice. You guys could either stare at my face or actually see what's going on with the wax and the pouring and all that jazz. It's really coming together. Alright. What are some other things you'd like to see us making on here? Live or on Instagram TV. I know Jordan said he would like to see us make some body butter. I think he said he wants to see us make our body butter. Our body butter will probably end up being I'll try not to give you a heart attack today. The body butter would have to be multi-step because it just doing it live would probably be even more cumbersome than this, because we have to melt down the cocoa butter and then we have to let it cool to a certain extent before we start whipping it, because we don't want the risk of hot oil or hot butter just splashing out and burning anybody. Body butter is great, so body butter, that'll probably be an edited video that maybe we can even, we're really trying to get our YouTube presence built up. We've only got maybe 4 videos on YouTube and probably 20, if 20 subscribers. We do have a YouTube video, our YouTube channel, and you can find us just by searching Peapod Pixie Gift Shop on there. But the videos that are on there right now are pretty much the same videos that are available on our Instagram story. So we might start doing some exclusive videos there to try to bring more people to watch the YouTube videos. Now, ooh, it's completely melted. It's only at 151. Got 30 odd. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Oh. Wait a minute now. That is at 180. So I'm going to let that sit here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the wax for the red in so that can start melting. Let's see. You make one with shea and cocoa butters. Yes, I do love shea and cocoa butter. That works great. It says they're water soluble and may not incorporate evenly into oil-based products. Okay, well, I think we might still be able to work with it for a lip scrub. But we won't be able to make a coffee lip balm if that's the case. But for a scrub, I think we might be able to still work with it. But yeah, definitely send me the website so we can give that a try. Yeah, we like to do a shea butter. Most of our butters have a high shea ratio, at least in the winter, so they're fluffier and softer, and you don't have to worry about them hardening up too much on you to where you need a spoon to kind of dig it out and woo, a spoon to dig it out and use. But yeah. And then in the summer we go for the harder butter. So if you make the mistake, like my dad, of leaving your butter in the car, the windows up in 90-degree weather, you don't come out to a big pool of melted body butter in your cup holder. That's definitely something we try to avoid. But yeah. Okay, so this thing psyched me out. It now says it's at 154, so I highly doubt it cooled that quickly. But you know what? We're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna let it get down to 150. It's at 153 right now. And then I'm going to stir in the color and the fragrance, which I hope the color works out well. Like I said, I ran out of white candle dye, so it might turn, it'll probably be not as well because I'm using mica. I've used mica before, but mica tends to drop to the bottom of the wax, but then it looks really pretty when the wax melts. You get this nice sparkly thing. All of the colors are going to have a bit of mica in it, so you get a nice pretty sparkly swirl. Although since it's a peppermint wax bart, which means there'll be some brown, I'm not sure how pretty it's going to look once it all melts together. But hey, whatever, your house is going to smell fantastic. If you like coffee and mint, it's going to smell super fantastic. This that we're using today is just straight up candy cane fragrance that we got from Nature's Garden. They're really great. They're pretty close, so when we order from them, they're in Ohio too. We're an Ohio-based business, and they're probably like a 2-hour drive. I really wish we could just go pick it up when we order, because they allow for pickup orders. But yeah, they never take long shipping to us, so we order from them a lot. But our coffee fragrance, we got it from the Flaming Candle, and it's called Coffee House. And usually with coffee fragrances, we have to add a little something to either mellow it out or punch it up. And let me tell you, it's perfect. There's nothing I want to change about it. It's absolutely perfect. I love the smell of coffee. I don't like the taste of it, but it smells so good, and I can't wait for you guys to get that. I'm going to drink some of my tea. Hold on. But yeah, we've got a whole lot of wax tarts already available to help you get in that festive mood. Our next launch date will be November 6th. Yes, November 6th. That's a Friday. And some scrubs coming your way. Not scrubs. Some wax tarts coming your way on that release date. Sugar cookie is one. We're bringing back Dickens, which has like a old Christmassy type, like piney, like very classic Christmassy smell. Oh, we're at 1:45. So, alright, I'm going to pour this in. And I need somebody to set their timer for 2 minutes. And tell me when I've been stirring this for 2 minutes. So that this incorporates properly into the wax. Okay, and go. I'm pouring it in. And stirring. It looks really pretty. But I don't think I used enough colorant, and that's okay. Because like I said, it's not really going to matter once the bark is all made, because it's probably all just going to turn brown, since brown will be the stronger and darker color of everything that makes up the wax bark. I think the basement is too cold, and that's why this is cooling down so quickly. But that's where my workroom is, so I have to film in the basement. I'll give you guys a little, let's see, give you a little peek here of how pretty and sparkly it looks. But yeah, as you can see, it's cooled down way faster than it should have, so I think I'm gonna try and heat this one up a little bit past 180, so that, because they say it's best to cool the wax slowly, which is what, it's not like I put it in the fridge, but yeah, this definitely could have used a bit more color. But that's okay. See, it's just, it's seasoned up so quickly. So I don't know. Has that been 2 minutes? I'm worried if I don't pour this soon, it's just gonna go solid in the pot on me. I've never had it do this so quickly. And I got this melting super fast. I really like this burner. But yeah, this isn't candy cane. I'm actually doing this because my brother requested some peppermint stuff. Now, I think he meant more for the body, which is why we're going to do a peppermint soap. Well, that's 2 minutes. That's why we're going to do a peppermint soap for him. And probably a peppermint scrub. Let's see. Can you guys see this good? I'm going to pour that. And I have my pan lined because I feel like it would make it easier to remove. So this is going to be nice and thick. Yeah, look at that. Look how cold, how solid that is already. I've never had it do that so quickly. And it's almost solid at the top already. I'm already getting, if this was soap, I would call it trace at the top, where it's taking a while for the wax to kind of sink and submerge into the rest of it. Never had it cool down so quickly. So I think I'm going to have to get a heater for the basement, unfortunately. For those of you who know me, you know I don't really get cold too quickly most of the time, unless I'm sick. But yeah. And it's okay that it doesn't look too pretty on the top because, whoops, because, is it still hot? No, it's not even hot. I'm going to break it up, chop it up, and do a wax bark, like I said. So I don't even mind lifting it so you guys can see how quickly it's pretty much already settling. And this is dropping down even more quickly than the first batter did, and needs a little bit more water in the pot. It is getting, yeah, we want that to touch, not to touch the bottom of the pot, but to be right below it. wasn't quite there. It was a little bit low. Let's see. It does look like cake mix, or also kind of looks like bacon fat, just a little bit. Oh, how do I only I could spill water with a needle nose pitcher. I'll be right back. If you want it spilled, give it to me to pour. I won't let you down. Okay, so this is the red that'll be going into the second part. I'm gonna actually get some mica to make it a little bit sparkly. So let me grab that. I'm gonna use some crimson red mica. And I'm debating, here's the mica we're going to use, if you guys want to see it. It's very pretty. I wonder if this is, let's see, soap, bath bombs, ooh, lip and eye safe, which means if I wanted to make myself some eyeshadow or something for Christmas with it, I could do that. I could do that if I wanted to. I'm not, because I'm lazy and I have enough makeup. Okay. Let's see. So, later today, hopefully, Mom remembers to stop and get the coconut oil. We will be making some soap, and I'm gonna grab my sketchbook and I'm gonna show you the first soap we're gonna make. And I don't know if we're gonna do a live soap making video or not, or if we're just gonna record it and maybe put it on YouTube. Maybe make that a YouTube exclusive. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe we're just, I don't know. Let me go get it. Let me get it. So, this is the design for the candy cane soap we're gonna do. We were gonna do stripes, but we figured, you know, it's always stripes. You know, we could even gonna do angled stripes. I'm like, let's do a red soap with a white drop swirl. So that's what we're making today. And should I show you guys Santa Baby? I think I'm gonna keep Santa Baby a secret. I'll keep that design a secret. I'm just gonna show you this one again. But this is what we're doing today. We're gonna do it low top, which means we're not gonna frost the soap. The sisters were frosted so that they look like they had hair on top. But this is just gonna be a low top with a little design. To make it nice and Christmassy. Do some nice little white swirls at the top. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to do that. There's only going to be 9 bars, 9 big bars of that soap available. But we'll have some small bars, and we're thinking we'll probably do some mini soap gift sets with that. So that, you know, people will have a chance to snatch that for people. So, but yeah, the melting is going pretty quickly with the red. I don't think we'll have to wait as long as we did with the white. Probably because the water, obviously we're not going to have to wait as long. Because the water is already hot and we had to wait for the water to heat up with the white. So duh, that's why it's melting faster. But what are some things you guys, if you've shopped with us before, what are you looking forward to coming back this holiday season? I know my cousin Tina and her mom, my aunt Shane, will be very much looking forward to Sugar Plum Fairy. They will probably be buying the Sugar Plum Fairy soap for sure. Whew. Don't mind the sudden walking around noises upstairs. Hopefully it's not even being picked up and that was an unnecessary comment. But, yeah. I know, as usual, I'm looking forward to Christmas this year. That's my favorite holiday scent that we make. It is a nice blend of lavender and vanilla, and it's got like a little bit of coolness to it. I usually am not a big fan of lavender, especially lavender by itself, but this blend is very nice. It's not too sweet. It's just sweet enough, and it's very relaxing. It's my all-time favorite for Christmas. I'm very happy we're doing the soap this year. We've got some cute bath bombs coming out. Cute holiday bath bombs coming out. We actually just made another order from Jody Hansen because she had some cute new Christmas molds that I thought we could really use. She's got an abominable snowman. Bought that last night. Just in time because 20 people had it in their cart and there were only 4 left. So, yeah. I bought 2. So, you snooze, you lose. But she'll make more, so it's not that big of a deal. She'll print out more to make. But yeah, I got mine. It's just about ready. I think you guys will like the pour of this one better because it'll be more vibrant and it'll show up on the camera better. But yeah, I know I'm looking to Christmas is here. Jen, if you don't already know, we have a Strength of a Woman bath bomb out now. You're probably more, I imagine you're more of a shower fan than soaking in the tub. I don't know why. But we have a Strength of a Woman bath bomb now. I've designed a Strength of a Woman soap, but we probably won't be doing that until next year. But if you'd like to see it, here it is. I think I want to do that one and have it release for the beginning of the year. I think that'd be a good beginning of the year soap release, and we're going to do a big batch of that because that's a scent we have all year around. So yeah. Yeah, the only big batches of soap we'll do are soaps that are in fragrances we do all year long. Any specialty soaps like Christmas and Valentine's, It's going to be very small batch. One loaf, small batch, like one big loaf and one tiny loaf batch, because until more people get to buying those, we're losing. We love to make soap. We actually like making soap more than we like making bath bombs. We like making bath bombs, we just like making soap more. But people don't buy our soap. They're more interested in the bath bombs, so that's what we concentrate mostly on, is making sure we have lots of bath bombs made and in stock and ready to go. I hope there's enough space in here for this wax. I got a feeling that this is gonna fill up pretty high, and I'm worried there's not gonna be, oh, I see a wow, so you like that soap design. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, the majority of our soap is cold processed, and it's not the most difficult, but it can get expensive to make, and it can be, if you've never made it, please start with beginner videos and beginner instructions and do your research, because you do have to work with lye. Oh, bye. Yeah, feed the little tornado. You don't want her wreaking havoc. But, yeah. Ah, got the memory of a goldfish. I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, lye. Yeah, you will be working with lye if you try your hand in cold processed soap. So make sure you research and put on your protective gear and keep pets and things away, pets and kids. Because I worked with a guy. I won't name the person, but I worked with a young man at Walmart who, him and his friend, decided they wanted to try and make cold processed soap, which is fine, that's good, but they didn't research it, and they used more lye than they should have for the batch they were using, and it didn't fully distribute and dissolve. And when the soap batter goes through, I think saponification is what it's called, you know, there's no more lye left if you measure it right. But they didn't. So what happened was they cut the soap and gave it to somebody to use, and there were still traces of lye present, and the person got burned because lye is very caustic. Which is why we don't do soap tutorial videos, because I don't think we're quite qualified to teach that. We'll show videos of us making it, but whenever somebody asks us, hey, how do we get started with that? We direct them right over to Soap Queen TV, because that's where we learned how to soap. Soap Queen, and maybe even Royalty Soaps, because they are excellent teachers. We will not for some time be teaching people how to make soap. We'll gladly tell you what's in it, but yeah, no tutorials on soaping for us. But oh, it looks like I am running out of video space, so I'm actually gonna have to cut this short. I will be right back with you guys. All right.